Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs take on the New Zealand Warriors, the absolute toughest team to back for against, under, over. The Warriors are just so hard to pick. It's just, I think the Warriors win this one. The Bulldogs go through a few changes. So you got Hopewati back to fullback. He moves Meany to the wing. No Wateni Zelezniak this week. Going through, you've got Marshall King bumps Katoa to the bench. Tolman into prop. Dory comes in as well. Thompson goes to the bench. Jackson goes to loose. A lot of changes there for this Bulldog side. As for the Warriors, you've got Perham coming into centre and Murchie into the side as well in the 17 shirt as Isaiah Papali replaces Katoa, who is suspended this week.
My Supercoach team has taken a hammering, and I just realised. So that is very annoying, seeing Katoa out. Yeeks. What Bulldog side's going to show up? The second half Bulldog side from last week or the first half Bulldog side?
I think they're trying to avoid the spoon. I think there's going to be a bit more fight in them. So, yeah, but this Warriors side just so unpredictable. I hate trying to pick the either or against the Warriors. It's just so tough.
I honestly could not tell you on this one. I really don't know what way to go. I'm going to need a minute to think about the head-to-head tip, but I am going to give you my betting tips. Over 43.5, I think, is pretty handy. 4 of the last 5. Sorry, all of the last 5 have gone over 35. If you want to do an alternative, 3 of the last 5, have gone over 43.5. And, well, you look at these two teams, not overly fantastic in terms of defense. The Warriors last week did hold Penrith to 18 points. They have held the Roosters to 18 points. But they conceded 46 against the Sharks. They conceded 22 and 20 2 of the last 3 weeks. Their attack, as you said, it comes and goes, but they're starting to get a little bit of normality there in the spine. As for the Dogs, 3 of their last 5 have gone over 50. The game against Parramatta, 34. The game against Newcastle for 30. It's a tough one, but I'm going the over. In terms of anytime try scorer, it wouldn't be bad if I didn't put one on. I'm going to say Roger. I think RTS is going to have a great game. We saw last week him scoring with a kick through the middle. I think he steps around Kerrod Holland, who's a bit of a defensive turnstile, and gets through the line from close range. I don't know. I really don't know on anything else. I'm struggling to find anything. I think you could make an argument for the Bulldogs plus 12.5, but I think I'm just going to leave it with over 43.5. Roger, anytime try scorer. And the Dogs. I'm going the Dogs.
Wow. Okay. This is going to be a very interesting week. There's a lot of differences. I'm going to go the Warriors. I'm going to say that the Dogs don't reach 20 points. Just because I think last week was a bit of a special performance from the Dogs. I don't think they replicate it this week. I think the Warriors will pick them apart up the middle before working it to the edges, and some of those big wingers will just be a problem. So I'm going to go Dogs not to hit 20 points. So alternatively, take the Warriors on the risk 20. But pick which one you want there. But for me, I go Dogs not to hit 20 points. I go Petahiku anytime try scorer. And I'm going to go Warriors 13 plus.
I'm going to put
just because I don't know which Warriors team's going to show up. I think if this lands, because the Warriors are just so unpredictable. I can't figure out as to whether they're going to eke out a win, be absolutely decimated, or completely destroy the Dogs. So I'm going to go with completely destroy the Dogs. I think their defense is going to tighten up. I think Hiku's going to get over, and the Dogs don't reach 20 points.
All right. Your multi. Warrior. I thought it was better than that. Warriors 13 plus. Hiku anytime. Dogs under 20 and a half is only 575. I thought it was going to be a lot better than that, to be completely honest. Yeah. All right. Well, 575 for you. I'll throw mine in a little multi-calculator as well, just because why not? Yeah, look, I have no confidence in saying the Dogs. I am more than happy to admit that. I'm just running with the gut feeling on this one. The gut just told me Dogs, so I'm taking it. I'm going to let it run. Dogs over 43 and a half, and Roger paying 230, 1075 is that multi.
Well, I think that does it there then. Thank you for joining us once more as we attempt to take you through the teams to the best of our ability, albeit limited. And thanks again to the guys over at RCR for sponsoring this video. If you would go check them out, their link's going to be in the description. Use code CKM for 20% off your entire order. Free delivery over £50 as well. I can't remember if that's just in the UK or outside the UK. Either way, go spend your money there. They deserve it. And thank you very much for joining us. We will see you for the next one as we talk about how well we did or just how badly we got this one wrong.